I really enjoyed Saturday. The live performance, we made a couple of mistakes, but we still really enjoyed doing the Argentine tango. It's quite a raunchy kind of dance.
That wasn't sexy. It looked like you were passing a kidney stone.
The first couple in the dance-off is Michael and Natalie.
Look, you're never happy to be in the dance-off, but I was very confident to be able to produce that dance better than we'd done in the live. To stay in time, to get every step right, to get every lift right. That was my proudest moment, actually, of Strictly, to be able to produce that under pressure.
Well, this couple completely smashed it.
Michael
And Natalie.
Body up, chest up.
This week we're doing the Samba to Tequila. This week we've definitely put more hours in. Latin's the type of dance I obviously have to work a little bit harder at.
Don't look down, please.
Being the Samba, I just don't want to leave a stone unturned.
Let's do that a million times.
I think the level of dance this year is quite extraordinary. We're at the stage of the competition that if you don't work hard, you'll get found out. To get to this week, it's been down to hard work. To get another week, just keep working hard.
Everything has a place.
We've been nervous on show night. We've had a few mishaps. We've shone as well. You know, Wembley was just the highlight of the show for me.
You know, last week was a scare, and we really have done everything possible this week to make sure that we're not in the dance-off.
Dancing the Samba, Michael Vaughan and Natalie Lowe.
What a pity that is and everything. But, I tell you, you are still a marvel. You really are.
Thank you.
Well, you think of that first couple of them, but where'd you get the hips from? The hips are going. Craig, start us off.
Well, it wasn't completely dreadful, and has slightly improved, but it still looks very awkward. You're just not at home in these Latin dance. I love the shirt dance. It's what's in it that bothers me. Your free arm is a huge concern. You really have to work on that, and we could have really done without those hip thrusting things.
But you all loved that, didn't you? Yeah.
Just come, wait.
Okay, Darcy.
The improvement is outstanding. You have worked so hard, Nat. I mean...
Yeah. You can see how hard you've worked. They have worked hard. You really have.
Natalie, it's brilliant because the amount of content you've put into that dance is extraordinary. You did have a couple of hiccups, but you work so hard. I mean, it is sad that those hips are never going to look natural in a Latin. Sorry. But I can see you've worked hard and well done. And you go for it.
You've done very well.
You do, you go for it, and that's the best thing, because you go for it.
Well, there we are. Len, what did you
Well,
think?
you never let your right hip know what your left hip's doing, do you? It's a problem. You need a bit of tequila, I think, to loosen them up a bit. And, you know, you're tall, and so there is a tendency to look awkward. However, having said that, it was a lot of content in there. There was plenty of volters and a lot of movement going on. Listen, it wasn't fantastic, Michael, you know that. But it wasn't that bad, so well done for having a go at a dance.
You did have a really good go. Bruno didn't jump out, he fell off his chair.
No, I really fell off my chair. But you know why? Because it's really good to see you finally let yourself go with gay abandon. Is it the tropical print or you're finally turning into a one-hip wonder? Because that's what the problem was. Everything was on one side. I mean, I think you gotta swing both ways, my darling. With the hips. You can't keep doing that. He's gonna go back. The hips.
I can't go in the pub swinging both ways.
A lot of people do, my darling. A lot of people do.
And you don't want any of that. And too much gay abandon isn't good either. You know, no, I mean, I think you've covered everything, right? I thought it was everybody enjoy the way you've
Thank
thrown
you so
yourself
much.
into this whole thing. You're marvellous.
Thank
The
you,
two
so
of
are you.
Go on, off you go.
That was so much fun. Thank you for that. That was amazing,
It's
incredible.
been the best week. We've loved it.
Yeah.
Might be a little bit wonky with his left hip, but I've loved every minute of this week.
Bruno said you let yourself go.
Yeah, I certainly did a little bit too much with the left.
I spent 40 hours on that left hip.
Did you? Do you feel you're finding your Latin groove? We know you can nail ballroom. What about the Latin?
Look, I think I'm getting better, and that's all you can do
Well,
every
Darcy
week. You
said
try
she
and
saw
improve.
improvement.
I've loved it, honestly. I know I'm going to need lots of votes. That's the nature of the competition. Everyone's great, and it's been great fun. And I hope I get another chance to dance next week.
What about your sporting mates? What are they saying about your new dancing prowess?
Well, they're probably sat at the home on the sofa now, absolutely in tears of laughter. So Darren Goff and Freddie Flintoff, who boxed last night and did brilliantly.
Yes, he did.
I'm sure they're at home now with a pint in their hand just saying, look at Vaughan's hips.
Yeah.
They swing from one side but not the other.
Yeah.
They certainly don't swing both ways, Bruno. Sorry about that.
It's making that clear. Yeah, the scores, thank you.
Will the judges please reveal their scores? Craig Revelhorn,
5.
Darcy Bustle,
7.
Len Goodman,
6.
and Bruno Tognoni.
6.